I'm waiting on notification. Man, somebody just texted me. And I was upset with the text I just sent them too.
I'm telling you, he's gonna join in the middle.
Okay, boom. I absolutely meant that text. All right, here we go. And we are live. I want to thank everyone for tuning in to a very special edition of Top 5 on the People's Podcast. This evening, I look forward to hearing our amazing panelists' opinions and lists, and I also look forward to hearing you all's list. Okay, we want to start with, first of all, Salima, say what's up to everybody.
Assalamu alaikum, family.
Oh my gosh, spooky and nerdy.
I'm not supposed to say.
Look at y'all and Marvin, like, look at that. Marvin, say what's up to everybody.
Just read my name, please. The name Sane, Goat Sane. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Marvin. Y'all say what's up to everybody.
I ain't got to say nothing. What's going on?
All right, what's going on? We get straight into it. We started with Salima, holding it down. We doing the top. Oh, Mimi says, ASA family, alaikum salam, Mimi. We doing the top 5. What did I say, Salima? Sorry, top 5 movie traitors of all time. What you got, number 5, Salima?
Okay, listen, I'm quoting all my favorite movies. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say. So the first one I have is Resident Evil. Spence. I don't know if y'all ever seen the first Resident Evil, but he was the reason for why the virus broke out, and he traded against his wife. So that's my first, and that's my top 5, number 5 for my traitors. Okay. Look, y'all don't even know Resident Evil.
Good answer. Good answer.
We all like, yeah, that's good.
It's a good. Watch it if y'all haven't seen it.
It'll make a when we watch it, we'll know because you said
exactly. They're gonna be like Spence. That's Spence. Look,
I know the video game, but I don't know the movie.
I'm gonna say
I know the movie, but never seen the movie. Let's say that.
Okay, that's mine too. Look, the game is the best part.
All right, here we go. All right, next we go on Marvin. Marvin, what you got for number 5?
Number 5, I'm gonna go with Mr. Orange from the Reservoir Dogs, and I didn't know it was a traitor in this movie. I mean, I figured because the way the movie was set up, but I couldn't remember. So when I went back and watched how the ending unfolded, I was like, man, I didn't remember none of this, but that was so dope. How dude was a cop, and he, you know what I mean, how all that unfolded. That was just sick. That was a sick movie. For how early it was, that was a great. Is that Quentin Tarantino?
Yes,
it is.
Tarantino.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Tarantino.
Reservoir
Makes sense. That's my favorite director. Makes sense.
I was about to say, Reservoir Dogs is a great movie.
All right, now Salima looking back at you like how we always looking at her. All right, now
Reservoir Dogs.
Yeah, wait. What you got, number 5?
All right, number 5. I'm gonna go with Marvin's favorite movie in Django, and I'm gonna go with Samuel L. Jackson's character. Like, he was a traitor of all traitors, so I gotta go ahead and ride with him. Cause boy, he made you feel every emotion except for a good one when it came to him. So we're gonna go with Sam Jackson.
That's crazy. I didn't even think about him, but that's a good one.
Okay, boom. Naima, stop using my list. My sister Naima, your number 5 is my number 4. So hold on. Dang it. All right, my number 5 is Lotso from Toy Story 3. I don't know if you ever seen it.
That's low.
See that?
That's a good one. Cause he didn't expect that one.
that the lights got dim, the music cast said, hold up, what's going on? What's happening? I'm like, oh shit, traitor. He's a traitor. Yes. All right, boom.
Definitely.
All right. Number 4, what you got? Salima, what you got?
All right. You know, I'm bringing to the children's movie. Every mama, anybody who got a child gonna know this one. They gonna know Trolls Creek. He the one who ratted out all the trolls, told them where the hiding spot was. It was about to become dinner because of him, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, so definitely Trolls Creek. He was look, dirty one.
Okay.
I'm not even gonna lie. I've been wanting to see that movie. I can't lie.
You got actually number 2 is my favorite.
Hey, y'all see how she reacted? That's why I gotta see it.
Look, I'm telling you, it's a good one. It's good.
I heard the soundtrack. I know Justin Timberlake is on there, like singing something.
Number two soundtrack is Beastie.
All right, Marvin, what you got for number 4?
Number 4, I'm gonna go with the guy from the Matrix, the bald head guy from the Matrix.
Yes.
Like,
yes.
That's low. That's low
yes.
as hell, man.
Definitely.
I don't know, bro. I got some people.
I know what you're talking about, Marvin. Yeah, that bald headed nigga from Matrix.
You don't know Cypher?
Never. look, I ain't never seen The Matrix. I don't have no interest in seeing The Matrix.
Yahweh, just try.
Joshua, take them off. Take them
Yahweh.
off.
I'm cool. I'm cool. I'm cool
Yahweh,
with being lost. I'm all right.
Try 10 minutes of it. I'm telling you, it's a romantic.
Dang, that's deep.
It's a love story. It's action.
Gosh, I can't watch no movie with Keanu Reeves. I'm sorry.
So you don't like John Wick either with the shooting and stuff? Like, yo.
Because he coached, because the way he did G Baby, like after I said that, I can't mess with Keanu Reeves, man. Can't mess with him.
Okay, boom. Next, we got Yahweh. What you got number 4?
Number 4, I have the main character. I forget his name, and this is one of my favorite movies of all time. But the main character from Goodfellas. I forget his name, but he ended up ratting out the whole family that brought him in as a kid and pretty much brought him up, and he ratted them all out. So I just can't ride with him, man. But
that's a good one. That's good. Yeah. And the crazy thing about it is everybody loves that movie, and the whole thing, he's the rat. That's the whole point.
He's the snitch the whole time.
Yeah. All right. Number 4, I got Harper from The Best Man. I even said that her number 5.
That's a good one.
But you know what I'm saying? If y'all watch
That's
The Best Man,
one. Look at Josh getting urban.
No, I had to get a little urban.
Josh using his BET Plus subscription. Okay, Josh, I see you.
I'm like, what's going on? No, I'm just telling y'all. Harper was a traitor. People gave him a pass. He was a snake, and I do not like Harper.
I don't like that.
All right, Mimi says, can y'all repeat the topic? Asking for herself. Top 5 cinematic traders, maybe people who trade. Naima says, Brother Jamal.
Mimi just have us playing in the background. She don't even be watching for real. we be background noise.
All right, number 3. What you got, Salima?
All right, let's see. Hold on. All right, so I have for number 3. I have hold on. I lost my list. Wait a second. Pulling it back. Okay, Peter Pettigrew from Harry Potter. That's my number 3.
Go ahead and laugh, Josh. Go ahead and laugh. See it on your
Y'all never seen Harry Potter?
I saw them. I seen all of them.
He was the reason for why Harry Potter parents died. Or Voldemort found his parents and killed them. Okay? He was the one who brought him back. I'm sorry.
She mad, man. She mad.
Y'all should see this Harry Potter is a great movie. Okay, it's one of my favorites.
I need to. Okay. I never was a big movie person, but I
watched them all in 1 week. I watched each of them from beginning to end.
And it was good, right?
It was good, but I don't remember none of that. I don't remember nothing.
You don't remember when the rat turned into a human and then they found... I'm done. It's okay. It's okay.
Harry Potters. Like it's like all these multiple Harry Potters at one time. You remember that?
That's that's like the second to last one, sir.
That's what I remember. That's what I remember. All right, Marvin, what you got number 3?
I got Benny. He's the taxi driver in Total Recall. He was cool as hell until he wasn't cool as hell, and then set him up. He almost messed up the whole operation. But Arnold Schwarzenegger, the goat of all goats, so he pulled it through.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, Total Recall, yeah. And that dude who played in Total Recall, he played he played Shiesty and something else too. All right, Yahweh, what you got number 3?
Number 3, I have the girlfriend from Get Out. So the girlfriend from Get Out, she started out one way, like as if she was progressive and all that, X, Y, Z, then bam, snapped on his ass, went straight white supremacist on his ass real fast.
I didn't think about that. That's a good one.
Oh yeah, man! Look, Josh, I'm coming with a list today, bro. I was gonna come up with some BS.
Yeah, that's a real good one because she played a good role. I would have been fooled.
She played the hell out of her.
It made me start thinking: do I need to start watching my white women?
Look, that's why you need to leave him alone.
Do I need to start watching my white women?
All right, Mimi says Ernesto de la Cruz from Coco.
Who said that?
She sure is right. Top, yes, ma'am. Yes, I didn't even think about that one. Yes, ma'am.
Everybody told me Coco was sad, so I ain't gonna see it.
Man,
it is sad.
Watch it. Go watch. It was a good movie though. It was a good movie.
When I was teaching 3rd grade, my whole 3rd grade class started crying when we watched Coco. So I was like, we can't. We can't do it, man.
All right. Boom. So I said what Mimi said. I said, okay, so my number 3 was Cypher from The Matrix, one of the greatest traitors in film history. I don't know how Marvin had it so low, but if y'all watch it, he was ready to sacrifice all of humanity, got people killed on the day ship. I mean, Cypher was scandalous, bro.
Yeah, so definitely. You know.
But Yahweh, give it a chance. I haven't seen The Matrix.
Yeah, Cypher.
I
remember when Cypher set him up. I remember when he put that whole play out.
My sister blocked me because I used to walk around calling myself Neo for quite some time because I was
you talking about the R&B singer, right? You talking about Neo the singer, right, Josh?
I learned all the moves from The Matrix. I used to do karate.
My God.
The Matrix is one of the best movies of all time, y'all. It's good as hell.
Some things you keep to yourself.
I got to watch it.
Let me tell you something.
I'm gonna watch it over the weekend, Josh, just for you, so we can talk about that, John.
It has one of the most gangster shooting scenes of all time, bro.
No,
I've seen the shooting scenes. Now I've seen the shooting scenes, but the movie as a whole,
you have to watch it. Gotta go.
With Granddaddy from Blackish, I can't do that.
Aisha said Marvin was canceled for his white man or his white girl comment. And she's laughing at it. Mimi said Buddy Love. Mimi was my sister would try to put Nutty Professor in.
That's a good one.
Everything she gonna try to slide Nutty Professor in here.
Hey, that's a good one though.
I haven't seen that movie in years.
It's like Buddy Love trade against himself.
All right, number 2. What you got, Selima?
All right, gotta go to the Godfather. You know, Fredo. Fredo, you already.
And number 2.
Yes. What's wrong with that?
That's love.
Look, look. All right.
Stop
coming for mine. Stop coming for mine.
All right, Marvin, what you got number 2?
Man, I got 300, the humpback dude who ratted out the backway path. He literally, I mean, he just destroyed the whole plan. It was a solid plan. They were, I don't think they would have lost more, like probably 10 soldiers the whole time if they really had kept that little space, but they did, and that was it. So he literally
he was
killed
never
their
rocking
army,
with them
bro.
for real. He wasn't really rocking with them.
Exactly. All right, looks okay. Marvin came through with 300, a new one.
That's a good one. That's a really good one.
Yahweh, what you got number 2?
So I got an honorable mention first because to say this, but you guys remember the little boy from, if you ever seen Birth of a Nation, the little boy that snitched on Nat Turner and then ended up fighting for the fighting at the end. That was some bullshit. But my number 2 is gonna be Stinky Pete from Toy Story 2. So Stinky Pete was the who was he? Damn, he was the
he was that little cow with
the cowboy gang. And he started out real cool. Like he was like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Stinky Pete part of the clique. He switched on them boys too fast.
Look, he's gonna stay right here.
Sir. I was like, dang, Stinky Pete.
All right. My number 2.
Stinky Pete.
From the best dancing movie of all time goes by You Got Served. Shout out to Sonny from You Got Served because he switched across and then
he number 1.
Yes.
Walking on them.
Yes, I was just about to watch that movie.
Crip walks. Okay, it's 2020. He crip walks. He dusted dude's shoes off. It was a lot going on. It was a lot emotionally when I first saw that movie. I was like, oh damn.
Not to mention he ended him with the heel toe.
That's what I'm saying.
Heel toe. I was like, man.
Look, that's definitely a good one. That's definitely a good one.
He hates You Got Served so bad. Like she's like, maybe no.
Look, it made my stomach turn.
Okay, you're just choosing on him now. All right, number 1. What you got?
That was a good one. You know what? Okay, but my number 1, another brother. And listen, The Lion King, Scar, period. That's my number 1. Because to this day, I will still cry on that scene. That's just what it is. So yeah, it's definitely Scar. I just got done watching that movie actually just a couple minutes ago. Like, that was your brother. And he tried to kill the baby too.
Yeah.
It was definitely an honorable mention. It was for sure an honorable mention.
That's a good one. Aisha said Sonny is trash. Naima said she'll never forgive Sonny, and they said Sonny. And Mimi said that's a great number 1. Selima. Okay, boom. Marvin, what you got? Number 1.
My number 1 is I can't think of his name in the movie, but Joaquin Phoenix in Gladiator. yet.
Yeah.
Father, bro. He
Yeah.
killed his father.
Yeah.
Because he knew he wasn't gonna get the crown. Now, if that ain't the lowest of the low, I can't think of nothing else, nothing that's lower than that. Not in the movie.
Okay, so I just want to make this announcement to top 5. This is the first time that we've had this in a long time, where all the panelists came through with some A1 lists today. I gotta give y'all credit. Y'all list was on point. Everybody came to play today. All right, Salima, nice try, but y'all and Marvin, y'all really came. All right, so y'all, let's see your number 1.
And my number 1 is Sonny. Like, I just got around. So Sonny is the coldest motherfucker. That dude, he told them, he was like, man, why y'all get the money? Why y'all get to split the pot? As soon as they ain't giving the money, Sonny said, man, I'm going with the white man.
What money make you do?
I'm about to go over there and dance with them. Then he hit them with they moves. He taught them they moves.
That's what I'm saying. And they did it better. Sonny was dancing, and his upper half didn't like his shoulders was like. He had the best crip walk of all time. He had the best crip walk of all time, and not to mention, Sonny just did that for that one scene, and he left. He wasn't in the last battle. Nothing. That nigga he got his get back and got out. He was gone. So Sonny for sure. Absolutely. So Kimberly wants to know the topics. The topic we're doing is top 5 cinematic traitors right now, and we're just finishing this list. But my number 1.
I think it's come on time and watch, man.
My number 1 is Fredo from Godfather, especially Godfather 2, when he did the ultimate betrayal, try to kill.
See, we was close. Look, it was right there.
You trying to kill your own brother, bro. That's
Josh.
But see what I'm saying? He tried to. Scar did it. So that's why it was number 1. See
okay, I get it. That's it. Now wait, watch Godfather tonight. Watch it tonight.
See, my granddaddy been trying to get me to watch Godfather for my whole life, but it just slips my mind all the time. Bro, why do you somebody should have had Nino Brown on their list? Nino was a traitor ass nigga too.
No. G Money was a traitor. G Money was a traitor, bro.
Oh, G Money was a crackhead. It's a difference.
G Money traitor.
Yeah. Since we talking about snitching, because when he was about to go down, he started talking about I get to snitching on everybody.
All y'all going down.
All y'all gonna get snitched on. It's like, bro, I thought that wasn't part of the code.
God, dog.
That's okay, but still, G Money snitched first. All right.
Josh don't want you to come at Wesley, man. Josh like you ain't coming at me.
No, because I'm saying I like Nino Brown. G Money turned on him first. All right, listen.
He did.
Top 5 underrated singing groups of all time. Let's start with you, Marvin. What you got? Number 5.
I'm gonna go B2K. Now I know some people gonna be real mad at me for that choice, and I was a little bit mad at myself that I even decided to put it on the list after I did it. But justifiable because they had the world at their fingertips for a hot second, even if it was just a hot second. It was literally damn near the world, and they had they fans going crazy, and they made some good songs too. A couple they had.
You think they was underrated though? Yeah, they was popping for a very long time.
I don't know for a long time.
I don't know for a very long time.
Okay.
Yeah, they had like a 2-year run. It was
a 2-year run.
Okay.
It should have been longer though. If Chris Stokes didn't do what Chris Stokes did, but you know.
Yeah.
Look at Marvin. This is the first time in top 5 history the name will put an exclamation behind Marvin's name. Yes, brother Marvin. How about you got served? Like she's like, oh yes, brother Marvin. Yes, Marvin. All right. Yahweh, what you got? Number 5.
Number 5, I'm around with Immature, the opposite of B2K. They were the reason that B2K could even exist. Honestly, like them little dudes, they was on. Think about it like this: in the early and mid 90s, they kind of like were that little kid group. But then Chris Stokes was like, you know what? I'm gonna go and I'm gonna ride with B2K.
Stop bringing up Chris Stokes, my God.
But he forgot all about them. And they had some really good songs. Not to mention, it's kind of weird hearing them sing about sex when they was like 11. I just say that didn't help their case either, but Immature had some good songs, bro. Like,
okay, Immature's a good one. I ain't thinking about Immature. That's a good one. All right. Okay, we're going with you, Slim. What you got? Number 5.
BLW.
Why would
you could have kept that one to yourself.
See, I knew it coming. We was gonna get you.
Listen to me.
He was doing too good.
To me.
Yeah, you just messed up. As soon as you said 3, I'm like, oh.
3 LW. Wait a second. Pause. They did their thing for a moment, okay? They was having they had Lil Wayne on their stuff. They had Lil Kim on their stuff. They had Diddy. Come on now, they was doing their thing for a moment.
All you gotta do is look back and listen and say to yourself, "Is this what it was?" And you will say,
and you know what? And I went back and I listened to some of their songs, and it was still good. Don't play with me.
Okay.
Come on. Look.
All right, and Sister Kimberly, who is Salima's mom, said, "Color Me Bad, Mint Condition, and Let Her Daughter Talk." and Mimi gonna say she like 3LW. Ain't nobody like no 3LW. They got one song.
Color Me Bad is a good one.
One song.
Color Me Bad is a good
I know
one.
you're sick and tired of my broken promises.
Look at it.
You gotta say promises with the lips that the girl had. You gotta go ahead and say with the lips.
Oh, Aisha came to play today. She said Mint Condition and High Five. I didn't even think about High Five.
High Five is on my list. That's the next. That's the next on my list.
I didn't think about that. Okay, y'all good. Salima, we're gonna work it out with 3LW. My number 5 is another girl group, but I think that they just get suffocated because we only talk about Destiny Child, TLC, boom. But I'm going SWV. SWV for the old school singing groups. They was good.
You know what? I love SWV, but I felt like they weren't underrated because they was popping. I don't care. I love SWV.
I don't know none of their real names, what they got doing life. I feel like nobody. I just know their music. I don't know them. I feel like
yeah. Okay.
And I think personally, a lot of people like them, but on a grand scheme of things, like it wasn't. They weren't.
Hey,
I like them, but I'm not. I'm just like that's my next one is the
SWV. Come on now.
All right, number 4. What you got, Marvin?
You said me, right?
Yeah.
I got Destiny's Child, and it's like kind of for the same reason. People personally like them, but on a grand scheme of thing, they weren't popping. I mean, they had a time where they was okay, but
whoa,
I ain't gonna say that.
Stop him now.
The only reason I knew Josh was gonna disagree with that because of Beyonce, but to me, I mean, I personally like some of the stuff, but again, go back and listen and ask yourself, was this really it? And I bet you question yourself. Like, oh no.
You know, I've been funny.
When Destiny Child had 4 members, when they had Latavia and Latoya, I could probably definitely agree with that. They were underrated.
Yeah, okay then, but
nobody was
Destiny
really
Child's been out for years. They just stopped a couple of years ago. Come on now. Oh,
you like them because they was at the Super Bowl. That's it. Because they formed the Super Bowl like 4 years ago. Mimi said Destiny Child is not underrated.
Say it again, sis.
I just said Mute Marvin. They sold 10 million records for one album. Okay, yeah, y'all love Destiny Child. We get it. Yahweh, what you got number 4?
Number 4, I got High Five.
That's a good one.
I got High Five. I mean, I only know like one song from High Five, but that song was hard as hell. I just say nobody really talk about it that much.
The Sister Act 2, the main song of Sister Act 2 is like them, and nobody ever give them no credit for it. Or whatever.
Yeah, I'm about to say like they
don't get no credit.
Nobody really talks about it much, but they were pretty good. High Five.
Okay, boom, High Five. That's a good one. All right, Marvin, Salima, what you got? Number 4.
I got GQ. That's the old one.
Like the magazine.
GQ. You know, I'm trying to hold on. Let me see how the song go. Hold on, wait a second. I don't want to sing it, but it's one of their songs. I forgot how it goes, but one of their songs is called
Nah, when people say they forgot how it
wait
goes,
a second, don't do that. Because I don't want to sing it.
They just don't want to sing that shit. That's all that is.
I ain't singing nothing.
When people do that.
You don't want to sing it?
We just gonna say the song is called "I Do Love You," so this is we gonna do that. I do love it.
You can't be shy. We all suck at singing, but you try.
I'll play it.
I do love you. Just like give us the melody.
You gotta sound bad, just like we sound bad.
Honestly, I can't remember how it goes. Okay. I promise you, like literally, I can't think of how it start off. Like you know what I'm saying, like to get in.
I don't believe that. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't believe that.
Okay, so Salima said, okay, GQ, I do love you. We'll YouTube it later on.
Look, yes, there you go.
All right, my number 4 is Jagged Edge. I feel like Jagged Edge had a good 5-year run, and nobody gives them credit.
That's
Jagged Edge is underrated.
Real good. They had 5 years. They had Beat at the Altar, They had I gotta be. They had He Can't Love You. Jagged Edge they was doing good. Walked Out of Heaven. But people
see, they made all the ghetto reception receptions.
And there was the voice of Where the Party At. Say no more.
Exactly where the
They
party
was.
is.
They was.
Naima said, "Ask Yahweh who put him on the high five, his wife." And
She definitely did. She definitely did put me on the high five because I didn't know who the dudes was when I first seen them. I was like, cut this shit off. And then they started singing. I was like, okay, here we go.
All right, number three. What you got, Marvin?
I got Mint Condition at number 3.
Okay. Now I saw people keep putting that in the comments. Why Mint Condition? Put me on. Like why?
Because I like some of the other. I just don't think they get the massive recognition as opposed to it's a lot of individual people, but on a grand scale, it's like people don't.
He had to get in good with the crowd again, John. He was like, shit. They all said Mint Condition. Let me go ahead and say Mint Condition.
Mint Condition.
Okay, I see it.
Thank you.
Mimi said she feels like Jagged Edge does get credit. Sister Kimberly says, "Guy, I like." Okay, shout out to guys. And Mimi said, "In Vogue." I didn't even think about In Vogue. In Vogue has,
In Vogue, yes.
Yeah.
That's really underrated though.
Yes. Yeah, they are. They for sure.
Yes, In Vogue. Okay. No entiendo, no hable inglés, lo siento.
Amy says In Vogue, Andrew Hill, both underrated. I agree. Okay, boom. And Sister Kimberly said they can sing and they are smooth. Absolutely, man.
Definitely.
Yahweh, what you got number 3, Yahweh?
Number 3, I got SWV. Anytime you you do a remake of a Michael Jackson song and low key better than the original song.
Wait a second.
You definitely not jamming the Regular Human Nature. Please don't act like you.
Josh, he don't know who my mama is.
She's obsessed with Michael Jackson.
No, Mike is the king, but come on now. SWV killed that.
SWV did a good job. All right, boom. Next we got Salima. What you got number 3?
Okay, number 3, I have Switch. Switch. They're another old group. They're another old group. But they
must be old.
It's like, oh my God, I don't try to know the name. Okay, y'all know that song, I'll Call Your Name. I'll call your name, girl. That song.
Oh, yeah, that's them.
Okay, yeah, okay, see? Exactly.
I didn't know. Okay.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay, only because you sang it that we know what you're talking about.
But I know it that time, so I told you I forgot the song.
GQ song.
I promise you, I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna get it, and y'all gonna know it.
Okay, the older brother of DeBarge was in the group Switch. That's what that is.
See, there you go.
That makes sense. All right, boom. My number 3. I know people think Aisha, nice try with that, thinking that that's your number 1. But my number 3 is Boyz II Men. I feel like Boyz II Men does not get enough credit. They had a phenomenal.
I can get that. Yeah.
People treat them like, who's Boyz II Men? Like, I'm like, y'all sleep.
Yeah.
They got Juan doing Instagram videos now, and people like they know his children more than him. I'm like, y'all better don't sleep.
Yeah, they got him out here like he Joe Jackson, man. Like, they got him out here in the background bad.
Okay, so boom. Aisha says number 1 is Jodeci, but it's not because they're not underrated. Aisha, they're not underrated.
They ain't good. But they say white folks got to get off this Jodeci tip for real.
Oh, don't hate on Jodeci, y'all. You sleep.
Nah, I'm with Yahweh on this one.
You don't like Jodeci?
Right. Gotta get out this Jodeci tip. Like,
I'm glad somebody agrees with me on this one.
All right. Well, maybe Aisha was right. Maybe they don't get credit. All right. Number 2. What you got, Marvin?
All right. Number 2, I got. I know a lot of people gonna think this is crazy, but New Edition.
That's not crazy at all. Because before the movie, nobody talking about New Edition.
I went to a New Edition concert when I was fresh out of high school. I was like just in college, and boy, I thought I was in their era. Like, bro,
you thought it was 88 again, didn't you?
They was old. They was still moving. I was like, bro, this is why we so hype and lit right now, because of New Edition. They started all this.
It's like,
Yeah, they definitely did. They
that's
definitely
not
did.
getting the credit they deserve.
Yeah,
Man.
definitely.
Okay,
That concert was off the chain, and if I hear about a New Edition concert, I am there every time.
okay, okay. Aisha said, "Let's fight over Jodeci." Jodeci. Mimi said Jodeci is overrated. New Edition
Completely overrated.
Mimi said New Edition is overrated. What do you mean New Edition is overrated, Mimi? All right. Okay. Number 2, what you got, Yahweh?
Oh shoot. Number 2, I got B2K. I mean, like B2K was huge. Like we're not gonna sit here and act like them boys didn't have a whole like. They had every girl from the age, I would say, young woman from like 22, 23 to every girl about 9 years old going crazy over there.
Okay,
so, you gotta respect that.
That's what I'm saying. I think B2K is rated right. I think they are an amazing group. I think they had a good run.
I think people forget about them thanks to Christopher Stokes.
All right, Salima, what you got? Number 2?
I got Info. Okay, my girls, you know what I'm saying?
Like, where do you get these old lists from? Like, I didn't even think that you knew.
Okay, wait a second. You know how I'm into the music for one, and for two, my mama, she actually introduced me to En Vogue when I was younger, so that's how I know about them. You know what I'm saying? So they got some good songs. They got some good ones.
En Vogue number 2, I agree. My number 2, to me, is, y'all didn't even mention them. It's proving my point how they underrated. They go by the name of Silk. Silk is a great.
They were about to make my list too.
and nobody give them credit. Y'all see?
Oh my God.
Hey, their hits are super colossal. I mean, super colossal. That's for sure.
And I'm like, y'all like Silk. Like Silk got the slow music. They sing it from. They got 5-part harmony.
They just ugly as hell. Like, like women just don't like them. Like, women hate them.
I wasn't mad.
I'm like, I don't know why people don't like Silk. I'm a fan.
They still have women throwing panties on the stage. Just so you know.
They did, but what was the quality of those panties that they were throwing on?
Whoa. Josh. Sister Kimberly said, "Girl, your dad must have gave you them answers."
And I just said her name. Wow, Mom.
And Aisha,
I take it back.
Aisha said Silk is above Jodeci is black because Jodeci gets credit. Everybody know Casey and JoJo. If I like Silk, and if I saw Silk members walking in the mall, I wouldn't know who they were.
You probably have seen them walking in the mall.
My dad said Silk, but I was all like, I don't really know too many of their songs, so yeah.
Silk?
And Jodeci is trash.
Let's see our number 1. Martin, what's your number 1?
My number 1. All right, my number 1. When you remember when you used to wake up late at night and those infomercials with the soul songs on? This group had like 10 songs on that, bro. I swear to God. It's the Stylistics. They got People Make the World Go Round. People make they got
they made some gangster shit now.
You make me feel brand new.
Hit that note, Marvin. Go ahead.
They got You Are Everything.
Look at Marvin hitting the notes.
Hold on, wait. They got Break Up to Make Up. That's all we do. Oh, stop! Wait, I got some more. And one more. And they got Betcha by Golly, wow.
Okay.
You're the one that I've been.
Definitely have a stylistic concert tonight. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Number 1, I'm just gonna sit my teeth. I'm over here.
I told you we even if it's bad, we gonna sing.
But you shouldn't. Okay.
Ariane says, I agree, Silk, definitely underrated, and they have some great songs. Mimi said that's a good number 1, Marvin. So the Kimberly says, sing it, brother. Yes, sing it. Naomi's laughing, and she's saying those are all good. All right, Yahweh, what's your number 1?
We're gonna ride with the real group that everybody should know, the damn Isley Brothers.
Okay.
People sleep on the Isley Brothers as if they wasn't out here putting out hits, man. They forget all about them. All they know is Mr. Biggs and you know what I'm saying, and the other brother that play the guitar. That's all they know. But the Isley Brothers were talented, man.
But come on, I was gonna put them on my list, but then again, I felt like they got the recognition they deserve, so I was like torn about it.
I don't think
Okay.
they did, man.
Naima says those are all our dad songs. He absolutely talking about the stylistics. Aisha says bye Marvin. Nobody wants to hear the stylistics over Jodeci. Aisha's obsessed with Jodeci. It's an obsession at this
Aisha
point.
mad.
Ariane says go ahead Marvin. You better sing. Oh, Ariane, this is her first time watching in a long time. Okay. Then Aisha says the Ozzy brothers are.
Shakira wasn't on here.
Yeah, exactly. You guys, she came because of the flyer. She came because of Shakira. All right. Cool. Salima, what's your number one?
Okay, I don't want no hating.
Nah,
but I need y'all to wait a second.
Here we go, Marvin. Here we go.
Listen.
Say, let's get up.
Pause, collect yourselves. Don't say nothing. Hold your tongue. But they was in my era, you know what I'm saying? But B5. Y'all, if y'all don't know about B5.
No, and I'm not mad at you about that. They should have been number
one. Listen. No, because
ever.
the reason why I'm saying this, wait a second, y'all gotta understand. For one, all them brothers was very talented. They could all sing, they could all dance, and they just didn't have the right manager. That's all I can say. They should have popped off way harder than what they did, but they was very talented. So don't play with me. They look that. Don't play with me. They my number one because they was so underrated, and it wasn't fair. It wasn't fair. They should have popped off. They should.
Did they have more than one song? Because all I know is one song.
Yes, they had 2 albums.
They play basketball now, guys.
And they had like a little mixtape.
Lonzo, Jello, and all of that.
Listen, y'all gonna really play.
I like the one song, Slim. I like the one song. I don't know more than one. Ariane says, Aisha said we got mute Slima's mic for B5. Ariane says the Ozzy brothers are not rated at all.
Wow, that hurts.
Ariane says she can't wait to come back on and have a good time. Beautiful, Ariane. That's the spirit we like to hear. My number one, the reason they're underrated is because y'all said New Edition, but never give this group credit. They got like 5 songs. They was on Fresh Prince, Belle Biv DeVoe. Don't sleep on them. They had hits. They had Poison. They had Do Me. They had When I See Your Eyes Again. I mean, they
right where they supposed to be.
No.
They right behind on the crate where they supposed to be.
They give No Edition credit for that Belle Biv DeVoe, bro. Belle Biv DeVoe was good.
No, you right.
It was 3. Like they held it down. Bobby fell off. Johnny Gill fell off. When everybody separated, Belle Biv DeVoe was right there making hits, bro. Don't sleep on him. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. All right. Okay. Aisha finally gets.
We ain't getting off B5, Josh. Hold on. We can't
wait a second.
we can't let that ride. We done let a lot of stuff ride on this show, but B5,
we can't let B5.
Because y'all gotta go listen to their music. They could harmonize a cappella. You know what I'm saying? It was.
I've only heard one song.
You have to listen to them. Like it's called this song called Say Yes. Say Yes. It was man. They harmonized it so beautifully. Like I said, they was very talented. They could dance. Man.
Okay, we take your word for it. So it's the B5. B5. We take your word.
Just when y'all done, go look at the video. Say Yes. That was their most recent one. Both acapella and
Oh damn! They still make music.
They still making hits.
You know what? I'm off.
Aisha said no hate on BBD, and Naima saying facts. So I'm assuming she likes B5 as well. All right, top 5 knockouts. Top 5 knockouts of all. Or maybe she might be talking about Belle Biv DeVoe. I don't know. But top 5 knockouts of all time. All right, let's go. Yahweh, the man who loves boxing more than everybody. What you got? Number 5.
My number 5 is going to have to be George Foreman versus Joe Frazier. George Foreman beat the hell out of Joe Frazier. To a pulp. And Joe Frazier was tough. Like, don't get it confused. The fight was actually better than what people remember about it. You go back and watch.
Frazier.
But man, Frazier got that.
Boxing man, I didn't know you like boxing like that. Yes. All right.
Everybody know down goes Frazier.
Yeah, no, everybody know that.
Sister Kimberly said you just thought they were cute. Talking about you Slim about B5. That's exactly right.
Mom, I'm a plug.
All right, Yahweh, that's a good one. I couldn't put it on my list because Joe Frazier's like
understandable.
My second favorite boxer of all time. I ain't want to see him go down like that. But
I love, that was
a great one. All right, I didn't want to see him go out like that. But I love Joe Frazier. All right, Salima, what you got? Number 5.
Okay, check this out. Before I say this, I just need y'all to understand. I don't watch boxing like that. Okay, so this list I got help with. Okay, but I went and watched these boxing before I actually came on here. But that I have the same as you. I have George Joe Frazier. I actually seen that.
Yeah,
and
George Freeman.
He kept knocking him
Exactly
down. Like
right.
he was
George
getting
Freeman.
up though. Foreman. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
See, I told you I don't watch it.
Damn.
Okay.
But I was watching those. I was like, this man. But now I was like, oh, he just kept knocking him down. I said, damn.
See what I'm saying? Both of y'all disrespected Joe Frazier.
Joe didn't give up.
But he
was
kept
like
getting up though. He really
Don't
did.
get
He
me
kept
wrong,
getting up.
Joe Frazier is top 10 fighters of all time in any weight class. Top 10 all day.
Yeah, I'm a fan.
But
yeah.
that knockout was something else. So he was.
It was. Yes, I know. I saw he was pounding on top of his head, making me mad. But anyway, Mark, what you got number 5?
Oh, Allah.
Number 5, I got Buster Douglas when he knocked out Mike Tyson because that was like.
That's low, Marvin. That's low, man. That's low.
Look, my criteria, the top criteria is sleep. Okay, remember that.
You got me taking a nap.
We just can't remember that. But that was just like the end of my. It's like I was like literally seeing our biggest superhero go down, bro. It was like a travesty.
It was. That's why I think it should be higher. But all right, my number 5 is Tyson Fury versus Yante Wilder, the last one. I don't know if y'all remember that, but I'm a Tyson Fury fan. Fan, and the way Tyson Fury beat Deontay Wilder up, outboxed him, and put him on that canvas. Y'all talking about going to sleep? That's all I'm saying. Look at the fight.
He woke up, man. But I say he was good.
Tyson Fury was whooping that man and then licked the back of the blood off his ear, the sweat off his ear. Like, man, come on, man. The man's a killer. Bro.
That's because he is a savage white man from the Caucasus Mountains, brother. You already know the vibe.
Exactly.
With that.
Say it again.
Licking the side of that man's neck.
Oh, okay.
God, dog.
Tyson Fury. That's my number 5. Number 4. What you got, Yahweh?
Number 4, I'm gonna have to ride with Leon Spinks getting his ass knocked out by Mike Tyson. That's one of Mike Tyson's most memorable knockouts. Everybody know that knockout. So I had to ride with Leon Spinks getting dropped by Mike.
And I'm also keeping a track of how many people say Mike Tyson because he's a big decades for boxing. So I want to see how many times he's on here. Salima, what you got? Number 4.
Number 4, okay, I have Tommy Hitman versus Roberto. That's what I got. I actually seen it. Darren. Yeah, I watched that one, and I was like, okay, he was throwing them blows too. You know what I'm saying? He just was like, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I don't know too much about boxing, but I watched that. I was like, dang, that's something else.
Who won though?
It was Tommy.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. Okay.
Tommy Hearns put a hurting on that boy. When
I hear Roberto Duran, I was thinking about no mask and stuff. No mask, so I didn't know about that one. All right, boom. Marvin, what you got number 4?
Number 4, I got Ali Foreman. Okay.
So that's that. And number 4. And number 4, Marvin, you number 4.
Criteria sleep. Okay. Criteria sleep. But first of all, to watch Muhammad Ali eat those type of punches, no wonder he had Parkinson's after he was done, bro. He ate too many massive blows by huge men that threw gunshots for hands. Literally, it looked like he was getting shot in the head every time he took one of them blows. And I'm just like, bro, no way he gonna survive this. And he's like, and then he just get, bro, those jabs don't even look like they. No, those jabs don't even look like they be doing nothing, but they be doing damage. He just jab a couple jabs, and then he's back in the fight. And next thing you know, Foreman is on his back, and it's like, bro, what? No way.
Yeah, that's top 5 for sure. All right, my number 4 was Mike Tyson versus Clifford Eaton. I was watching all Mike Tyson's knockouts before we came on.
Oh, that nigga with Afro.
He knocked him down, and his leg got stuck behind him. Right. Then Mike Tyson lifts him up when they was doing the count. After the count was over, Mike Tyson goes and lifts him back up. Like, man, bro, you did a good job. See, I can't. If you knock somebody out, then lift him back up. Like, man, that's a hell of a knockout.
Boy, you crazy, but boy, you a psycho if you do that.
Sister Kimberly.
Good job, man. Good job.
Absolutely, Rocky and Mr. T, Sister Kimberly. That's absolutely a great one. LOL. All right, number 3, Yahweh, what you got?
So for number 3. I was gonna put Ali and what's the name, but I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put Antonio Tarver beating my favorite fighter of all time, Roy Jones. Antonio Tarver beat the hell out of Roy Jones. Roy Jones had no chance in hell in that fight. He didn't have a chance. He should have won the first one, honestly. And Antonio Tarver showed that boy why he should have won that first fight. Hey, he should have been punching some bags instead of chasing chickens and all that other shit Roy Jones be doing for training. But I got to ride with Antonio Tarver and Roy Jones.
See, and that's one of those fights. I'm sure it's on YouTube. I got to go back and watch the whole thing because I didn't.
That was the end of an era right there, just like Buster Douglas and what's his name and Tyson. That was the end of Roy Jones right there. He heard nothing from him after that, except for like 2 weeks ago when that nigga.
All right, boom. Salima, what you got? Number 3.
Okay, I have Tank Davis versus Leo Santa Cruz. And I don't know if y'all seen that one.
It's kind of premature to put that one on there.
Look, I don't know. Okay, I just told y'all this was given to me. Okay, but I watched it, and he hit that uppercut on that. That man was out. He was asleep.
Okay.
Sleep. I said, "Ooh," but why you say it too early? What happened? Something bothered you?
No. I mean, the fight just happened like last month.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
But Tank definitely put that, like Marvin. He put him to sleep.
He was out.
Night for Santa Cruz.
He was definitely trending. All right, Marvin, what you got? Number 3.
Mayweather Haddon.
That's a good.
It seems like I'm supposed to be like.
It was so beautiful because
he knocked him into his corner.
Ricky Haddon is a boastful, over exuberant. I'm like, man, I'm hoping for a knockout. And when he finally caught him with that punch and he went night or Nate. I was like, that's exactly what I need to see. Made my night.
He put him over in that corner. He said he knocked that nigga forward. That was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. Boom. All right, my number 3 is Ali versus Foreman. Marvin gave all of the reasons why. Rope-a-dope. It was hot. Muhammad Ali took off in punches, came back swinging, shook up the world. Boom. Let's go. Number 2. What you got, Yahweh?
Number 2. Once again, I was gonna put the rope-a-dope on there, but it's not gonna make my list this go round. Okay. I'm gonna have to go with Floyd Mayweather versus what's the boy name? Ortiz. Floyd Mayweather versus Ortiz, the cheap shot. When he tried to give him the hug, and Floyd said, "Back up off me, niggas." Just passed him up 2 times. I was so mad when it first happened because I was like, man, that's a dirty knockout. But when you know the rules of boxing, I mean, you do have to protect yourself.
No, sir. That was not dirty. That was completely clean.
That's why. Think about it. At the moment, it was dirty because it looked like it was going to be a good fight. It was like, oh wow, Floyd is actually going to have somebody
about none of that.
Scared of him.
He was dirty to him, and then you want to. And then your hands is down and I'm real boxer and I can knock you out. I'm knocking your clock.
It was smart. He just made easy work of him. He made a quick night out of him.
That's why I love Floyd Mayweather. He works smarter, not harder, bro. Muhammad Ali was Parkinson's shaking up because he.
What's that you gotta do, Marvin?
Ali was also like 205 pounds fighting against 300-pound dudes, man. Come on now.
That's a good point.
He protected his brain, bro. He protected his brain as much as he could. He got it over with. Bye-bye. See you next time.
Yeah. You know he got to protect that brain. That boy can't read.
Leave number 2. Go ahead, Slee. What you got?
Okay, so this is exactly how it was given to me. And I went and I watched about 10 fights. But it's Julian Jackson versus everybody. That's how it was given to me. But yeah, he was knocking all the fights that I watched, about the 10 fights I watched, he was knocking.
Julian Jackson, hardest hitter in boxing history.
So yeah,
the hardest hitter in boxing history.
So yeah, against everybody.
What's that? Kimberly Sugar Ray versus Leonard versus Roberto Duran and Sugar Ray versus Tommy Hearns. Absolutely, man. All right. Marvin, what you got? Number 2.
Manny Pacquiao, Juan Manuel Marquez.
That's low. Say that's low.
Hey, you know what number 1 is.
Why is it low?
No.
Why is it? I'm out the loop. Why is it low?
Why is it low, Yahweh?
Because he slept for a good, like he was on the canvas, sleep. Like they, and like
I'ma
and
tell
what
you
was
why.
it? Like
No.
at least 3 minutes or more, right? At least 3 minutes or more.
Yes.
They thought he was dead. They thought Pacquiao was dead.
They thought he was dead. Like, it was bad.
All right.
Dang.
And I wanted him to, and I wanted Marquez to win too, so that was gratifying for me. I was like, oh, and then after a while, I was like, oh, I didn't tell you to kill him. I didn't mean kill him.
My number 2 is Buster Douglas versus Mike Tyson, because I never thought that nobody could beat Mike Tyson like that until then. You, as a Tyson fan, then you start seeing him lose later in his career. But man, to see Mike Tyson come in with the crown and the fur coat and all of that, hyping it up before the fight, and to see him end up like that,
He shouldn't have lost that fight, man.
where he didn't even know, like he didn't look like he even know who he was, where he was at. So that was bad. I hate to see Mike Tyson go down, but that was major. Number 1, what you got, Yahweh?
And I got Juan Manuel Marquez knocking out the whole country of the Philippines. When he knocked out.
Yeah.
There's a video of this Filipino family like sitting. It was like 30 of them, because you know it's a big event when Pacquiao fight.
Yeah.
Watching, and Pacquiao was winning the fight, and they said that Marquez has to get a knockout. He knocked him out. When I say he knocked the air out of that house, it was silent, and all you heard is he dead? I was like, oh shit. Here we go. Like, come on, man. I mean, he beat a whole country that night. And they fought 4 times before that, and he lost the first 3. No, that was their 4th fight, and he lost all 3 of them before that. So to win like that was just, it definitely cemented him as a Hall of Famer for sure. So Juan Manuel Marquez versus Pacquiao.
I didn't know that, but boom, that's why y'all would come with the facts. All right, so what you got? Number 1.
Okay. All right, because look.
That sounds like an unsure okay.
No, listen, I did my research on this one.
Okay.
And listen, this one's, look, when you say total knockout, I mean like complete. Like Sugar Ray Robinson versus Jim and Dolly.
Okay.
Like, that man died after that fight. And he told them before they fought, he was like, I'm finna kill this man. And I'm just like, that's deep. So like a knockout, look, that was deep. I said, that boxing stuff, I even do it. He killed that man. That's all right.
Yeah,
all right. Marvin, what's your number 1?
Marvin's number 1. Somebody got killed too.
Yeah, but a moment for 5 minutes, Mr. Nate was night out. Okay, Pacquiao had a country behind him, Philippines. You know, it ain't that big. Nate Robinson had a culture behind him, bro. And that knocked the out on national TV in front of the world, damn near, bro. Like, everybody watched that man sleep. Like, I know ain't that many people.
I don't think he cared about getting knocked out in front of the world. He got knocked out in front of Snoop Dogg. That was the messed up part about it. That was the worst part.
He said he got knocked out in front of Snoop Dogg.
He was supposed to do it for the culture, bro, and he let us down.
He did it for the culture. He definitely did it for the culture.
Yeah, okay, that's a good one. All right, my number 1 is Frazier versus Ali. But when Frazier won, and when Frazier knocked Muhammad Ali down,
And
it's one of the greatest knockdowns of all time, and left-handed. I was watching it on replay today, 15th round. It's hot as hell over here. Hit him with that left. That's it. That's it. Ain't it?
How do you take 10 of those in one fight? If after one, I would have just said, "Give me some." I don't want to fight no more. It's too much.
Like, it's over with.
Too much.
Boom. All right.
A lie.
Thank everybody for coming on to Top 5. Everybody for watching. Salima, please say goodbye to everybody.
Assalamu alaikum, family. Again.
You came to slay? You think you came and killed it? You think you came and killed it today or something? My God. All right, Marcus, say goodbye to everybody.
You know, I got to keep it positive and light. People, I could smell the end of the road. This COVID thing is going to be over soon, but But in the meantime, we gotta stay happy. As seasonal depression is coming, so I've been saying this a lot, bro. I've had so many people in my last 3 months, 4 months come to me and tell me they feel like they're going crazy, bro. Like these are normal people, bro. It's not small time. Make sure your people are okay. Talk to them. Listen when they got something to say, even if it sounds stupid. We got to be a crutch for each other because it's the end of the road is right there, but we don't want to lose no more people that we could have saved if we could have just listened or been there for them. So look out for your peoples.
That's right.
Yes,
Marvin,
sorry,
I didn't know Marvin. Marvin be preaching, hold it down in Chicago. Boom. Anytime you're a Bears fan, you got faith, boy. Go ahead. Yahweh, what you got?
Thank you, brother Marvin, for that.
Hey, yeah.
Hey, I ain't even gonna lie to you. I don't think it's the end of the road. Rona here to stay, y'all. So y'all might get used to this bad boy.
Okay.
But nah, for real, man. Hey, it was fun. This was the first time that everybody had pretty solid lists ever. Shakir, if you watching,
You bogus, bro. But I ain't gonna lie, Sister Salima, I love her for his spot. That is a great replacement.
Well, you got fired.
Come on back, baby. Come on back. Hey, look, I was impressed by your boxing list. I would have thought you was a
Boy, you got fired and you got replaced. All in
one day.
Look, I don't want no beef with nobody, okay? I wasn't
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. He did it to himself, baby. You did it to himself.
I want to thank everybody for watching. Thank you, Marvin. Thank you, Yahweh. Thank you, Salima. And thank everybody for watching People's Podcast.
Yes, sir.
Tomorrow I got some good interviews coming up. And boom, like, share, and subscribe. Rest in peace to Brother Shakir being on People's Podcast.